Shalom, this is your Ark. Yah is magnified, coming back with another informative video. I titled this video, First Refund Check of 2020, Mr. Stanley's Update. But before I tackle this subject, as always, I must state for the record, I'm not a lawyer, I do not practice law, and I do not pretend to. All my videos are for informational and educational purposes only. They're all facts and all truth, nothing more, nothing less. So with that being said, let's get to it. All right, guys. As we all know, it just turned 2020. So just like 2019, it was the year of testimonies. 2020 gonna be the same way. More testimonies coming, okay? More testimonies coming. I just want to start this year off like I started it off last year. Last year, we started it off with a refund check. This year, the same way with another refund check, okay? But this is basically gonna be an update to Mr. Stanley's situation that I did a video about out in Florida. If you haven't watched that video, go back and check it out, okay? I'll put the link to that video in the description box so y'all can check that video out so you can see what's going on with Mr. Stanley's situation, okay? We putting everything out there in the opening for you all can see that there is a fight and there is a grind, okay? So I received this text message last night from my Mr. Stanley, as you guys can see, okay? I crossed his first name out and his phone number. As you all can see, he sent me a picture of a check. But let's read what Mr. Stanley said. He said, hello, Terry. He said, shalom, Terry. Greetings, my brother. I did not get a response back from the judge, but I did, however, get a response back from Florida Support Disbursement Unit, and I'm sending you a copy of that response. Laughing, because it's funny. That's how we doing it and things that's going on with his situation. And that's the text message of him sending me of the check. So now let's go to the next one. See what I said next. Then I asked him, did they send you a letter with the check? He said, no letter, just the check, right? Then he said, this was when they garnished my income tax return back in February 2019 and took this amount. They sent me this check just 4 days after my court hearing, okay? So they know what's going on. The same court hearing that I was telling y'all about in the last video that I was telling you guys about Mr. Stanley going into the court, okay? So now, without further ado, let's go to the check. Okay, now as you all can see, this is the check stub that's attached to the check, right? As you all can see, this is coming from the Florida State Disbursement Unit. The date of the check was December the 23rd, 2019, which means it was at the end of the year. So we ending the year off right, and we're starting the year off right. Like I said, last year, I put up a testimony of my receiving a refund check. This year, the same thing. Another refund check. We're starting the year off. Okay? The check amount is $233. Why is the check amount $233? Like we just read in the text message, this is the amount of money that they took from my and his income taxes. $233. So he received his money back that they stole from him out of his income tax, $233. Okay? But let's continue. Let's go over to his name. Mr. Stanley again. I crossed his address out. The main reason why I crossed his address out because I wanted y'all to pay attention to what? The United States of America. It says underneath his address. Let's see what it says underneath their address. It doesn't say that underneath their address. I wonder why. See, those with eyes to see and ears to hear, they will know the truth. Okay? I just want y'all to pay close attention to this facts. Right? But let's go right here. It says, payee name. It has his first name first, last name last. Payer name has his last name first, first name last. Now, I did a video when I first came on here, about my situation when they sent me two separate mailings. One, they both had the same documentation on the inside, but one was first name first, last name last, and the other mailing was last name first, first name last. But they both had the same paperwork on the inside. Why is that? Let's continue on. Now, as you all can see, this is the check. All right, this is the check that my ARC received. So now he could have easily received that in the mail through an envelope, wrote on it, and sent it back. Now, if he would have did that, he would have missed out on what? Receiving his refund check back from the money that they stole from him. It's just that simple. So I always tell y'all, open up the mail, respond back to it. The only time it's good enough to send the mail back that you may have a chance of doing something is if you're not on child support and they're trying to put you on child support and they serve you through the mail. Okay, you can send that back. But and you'll be gambling with that as well. Why? Because you also have a duty to speak. So if they say that you didn't receive it, or you write on it saying that you didn't receive it, then that's more proof that you did receive it. And they can proceed forward in your absence and default you out. Okay? So now, I just wanted to show y'all this. Okay? We ended the year off right. We started the year off right. Remember, my ARC went to court 4 days before he received his check. He did his thing. He went in there, did his thing. We waited for the ruling from the judge. Okay? He did his thing. The agency know he did his thing. That's why they cutting him a check now. 4 days after the court date. They seen what he did. They heard what he said. They know the truth. We know the truth. Like I tell you guys, we go to these courts, you got to be willing to fight. You got to be willing to study. You got to be willing to stand on your square. Okay? My Aki did that. He went in there, he fought. He stood on his square. I tell people, if you go in there and lose, that's only because you did something wrong. Okay? Maybe you filed something on the record before you came to me. Or you let them call you something and you actually answered to it or responded back to it without properly rebutting the presumptions. And that's it, that's all. They want to know if you know these things. They want to know if you can stand in the court on these things and, hold your own down. So like I told y'all, I did a video about this man, Mr. Stanley court case before he even went to court. Now that he went to court 4 days later, they cut him a check. That's show and prove right there. You have a lot of channels hating, man, especially that Rose character. He a straight hater. Why? Because he can't show proof like this. He can't show proof like this. He's still dealing with his own situation. He's still dealing with contempt hearings. He's still taking his child's mom to court before he can see his kid 2 hours out the weekend. This stuff he's not telling y'all. He's not telling y'all that the judge told him he can't file no more documents into the court claiming to be sovereign citizen. He didn't tell y'all that his paperwork says goop gobbly goo. That's what the judge calls his paperwork. No. He's not going in them courts filing the paperwork that he give y'all now. No, he's going in there like he got sense. He's going there trying to sound like them now. Petitioning the court to see his own child. But he put on his paperwork that the child was his property. If the child is your property, why do you got to petition him to go and see it? Come on, Rose, get your game up. Get your game up, man. You talking to the right person, man. Like I said, people can fall for it. If they want the free services, go over there. Just remember, what's on the record stays on the record. And you have to deal with that to get yourself off for that. Okay? Anybody can give you anything for free. Why? Because they're not held accountable for what they give you. It's free. So it don't have to work. Because they telling you it's free. Everything comes with a price. Nothing is free. Okay? Everything comes with a price. Nothing in this world is free. If somebody make you to believe that anything they're giving you is free, it's going to come with a price, man. Like I said, I'm still do that video called the child support shutdown results, for y'all can see this truth. I'm not playing games with that Rose cat. Rose, step your game up, bro. We can go testimony for testimony. All right, show people that you the truth, man. Cause I sure enough am. I don't have 3 open cases like you. I can call you out. This is the beginning of a new year. And we starting out right. Tighten up, brother. Tighten up. Alright? So again, this is all I'm going to do for today. Alright? If you all need my help, hit me up in my email at y'allismagnified@gmail.com. Ain't nothing for free. If you need my assistance, you need me to draft paperwork and stuff up for you, it's going to come with a price, man. You're going to have to pay a gift for it. All right? And that's just that. If you don't want it, then, hey, study. Do what you got to do. Watch my videos. Put 2 and 2 together. Get the result that you desire. Okay? But then and only then, if I must receive a gift in order for anyone to get anything from me. I'm not putting no paperwork up. I'm not giving y'all no paperwork. None of that for free. Nah, I'm not that one. If y'all want the free thing, go over there to the guy that's giving away all that free information, with no results. That should be enough to tell you right there. If I have 5,000 subscribers putting in free information, I have a testimony at least once a week, every week. You see what I mean? So obviously, either the free stuff not working, or the free stuff is putting them in a worse situation than what they already was in. And that's the truth, man. So again, I got more evidence coming. More facts, more proof, more truth. Start this thing off right. 2020, we're going to have a blast. So with that being said, again, if you all need my help, remember my email at y'allismagnified@gmail.com. With that being said, like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification button. Shalom, peoples.